When you stop and look around, I promise you, life is beautiful. And there's amazing things that are going on around you. And there are miracles and blessings happening in your life every single day. Today, I want to share with you some Nikki T woo-woo stuff. I'm on this whole laws of attraction manifesting thing. Neville Goddard and like all of it, man. I'm like Joe Dispenza. I'm down the rabbit hole. Can you relate? It's so damn good. But here's what I am learning or being reminded of. And I have an honor to share that with you today. Where focus goes, energy flows, man. And thoughts become things. What you focus on, you will get more of. And if you're looking for all the amazing things in your life, I promise you, you'll find them. If you're looking for bad things in your life, you'll find them. I can take this hike and call it super hot and there's a lot of crazy desert, or I can say, man, this is the most beautiful hike. What a blessing that I'm here in Phoenix. I had to go through this in my mind recently. I come on this Phoenix trip and it was supposed to be 2 or 3 days. I came to give a speech and it turned out differently. A dear friend of ours was sent to the hospital. We're not going to get into that, but I'm still here a week later. Got a few more days left on the trip. And, at first it was, I'm not at the ocean, I'm not surfing. And then it was, wow, what a beautiful opportunity to be in Phoenix and catch up with some old friends and see some people I haven't seen in a while and see my mom. So I took my mom to lunch, and instead of focusing on all the bad, I shifted gears and I said, every day something good's gonna happen. What is the miracle of each day? And I want you to write this down. Universe, show me the miracle that will happen to me today and show me how good it can get. And when you start each day with looking for a miracle and how good it can get, I promise you, your brain, your reticular activator is gonna find a miracle. Do it and hit me in a DM when it happens. Every day a miracle will show up in your life. Now, since I've asked the universe every day to show me how good it can get, I've been just focused on the positive stuff. Well, what could I do? Well, I'm in Phoenix. I could go see old friends. Got to see some old friends last night. They made me a home-cooked spaghetti meal. It was amazing. Got to break bread and hang out with them. I reached out to the family. Got to go see the nieces and nephews and spend the night with them and have a bowl of ice cream. It was a special night. And then I reached out to my mom. I said, Mom, let's go get lunch. So I take my mom on a lunch date. And here's the miracle. Here's the idea of this whole story, why I'm recording this content for you, and how when you focus on good, something absolutely incredible can happen. So I take my mom to her favorite little cafe. We're just chatting about life and how things are going and my business and my love life and all that fun stuff, right? Well, I had just wrote a new book and it's the first 11 chapters of my new book, You Are Triumphant. And I hand a copy to my mom and she's like, oh, Nikki, I can't wait to read it. But just so you know, I have really bad eyesight. I can't read it. Maybe I'll get your niece or nephew to read it to me. So we pull up to my mom's house and I said, well, hey, Mom, why wait for the niece and nephew? What if I read you a chapter right now? Now, luckily I have shades on because you're not about to see me cry here on this video. And she says, Nick, I would love that. So I go to my favorite chapter in the book. It's finding your purpose. And it's how I found my purpose. And it's my story of the ICU and my tumor and how I got here and how I'm inspired to help other people share their voice and their message with the world. So imagine we're in my car, my mom in the passenger seat, me in the driver's seat, and I'm reading to my mom. My words, my new book. It's so emotional and the book's so powerful and I'm just watching her just beaming with pride as she's hearing this story that her son wrote. And I finished the chapter and I said, Mom, this is my new book and I'm really proud of it and we're gonna help a lot of people with it. And this is my story. I don't know if you know that, and this is my purpose and this is what I do for a living as a content creator and as a podcast host and as a speaker, and this is what I do in my coaching program. And she looked at me and she goes, Nick, I'm so proud of you. And she's so touched and I'm touched. I got to read a chapter of my book to my mom and it was the most profound moment that I've ever had with my mother, and it was just such a beautiful blessing. And the moral of the story, because this really isn't about me, as happy as I am to share with you that story, yeah, I'm touched by it, but what I know is this: where focus goes, energy flows. Last week, I was a little pissed. Like, man, I'm gonna be stuck in Phoenix, And it's crazy that a week later, and we got a few days left on the trip, we're gonna have a family barbecue. I get to see my dad. Caught up with so many old friends and colleagues. It's been the coolest Phoenix trip ever. I mean, look, I'm down here right now. If I wasn't in this looking for miracles, looking for gratitude, I never would have had that opportunity with my mom. And it's just on my heart to share with you guys some real stuff that I think might help your life. So often in life, I think we go through life looking for the negative and looking for the bad things that are going on. But I promise you, man, if you take a giant fucking breath and look around, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. I know you got some bad things going on in your life, and I know things aren't going your way, and maybe sales ain't where they need to be, or revenue's not where it needs to be. Grab a scratch piece of paper. I had done this with a little friend of mine. There's always one thing that sucks. You got a rock in your shoe or whatever, right? We use that one little thing and focus on that one little thing, and we forget these 10, 15, 20, 25 beautiful things going on. Write down what are all these amazing things going on in your life, and what's the one miracle you can focus on each day, because I promise you, if you look for a miracle, you're gonna find it. If you look for bad stuff, you're gonna find it. If you look for the blessings, you're gonna find it. Just inviting you guys into some conversations I'm currently having, because I felt that way. I was like, man, I wanna get back home and wanna get back to the ocean and get back to my things. And then I shifted gears and said, well, what if we turn this into an incredible trip? What if we turn this into an extended trip? And I'm going to have a barbecue with my family in a few days, and I'm getting to see my father and getting to see see old business colleagues, and I'm here just helping and serving the people in my life and in my community. I got to have family dinner with a dear friend of mine last night. They made me this big spaghetti dinner. I never would have experienced that because usually I'm so ready to get home. And now I've just learned to embrace the change and learned to embrace the curveball that came at me. And I hope you know in my content, I'm never talking to you, I'm talking with you. And oftentimes I invite you into conversations that I'm having in my own life and things that are going on in my own world. And I hope this maybe helps you, inspires you just a little bit to know that there's so many beautiful things going on in your life if you just sit down and focus on them. And each day I want you to just ask yourself this question, ask the universe and ask God, show me a miracle today and show me how good it can get today. And when you focus on that, I promise you, the most incredible things will happen. The most incredible moments will happen. The most incredible miracles will happen. And when your miracle happens, I want you to come back and drop into the chat. Mine was my mom yesterday, reading my book to her. It was incredible. It was the most beautiful moment of my entire life. Made the whole trip worth it. As you can see the smile on my face, I'm so proud to do that for my mom. What's your miracle? When you shift focus away from the negative and into the positive, you're gonna find miracles. I love you. I believe in you. Go find your miracles, my friend. We'll see you.